We are so early in this space and in this market. There's a clip circulating right now on Twitter, and I'm gonna play that for you really quick just to start off this video, and then we'll hop right back in and I'll go on a bit of a rant. So enjoy this clip.
So I know this might feel boring, but I encourage you to keep an open mind right now.
No.
I see Bitcoin. It's decentralized and finite.
So as you see there, this guy just mentions Bitcoin in his college graduation speech, and all of these people, it looks like tens of thousands of students, just start booing. Boo, boo, Bitcoin, boo, boo. Like, bro, this clip has made me so much more bullish. I don't know, I can't even get more bullish. I'm already too bullish. But it just puts into perspective how even these young people who you would expect to be more in touch with newer technologies still think that like Bitcoin and crypto is a scam, and they still don't get it. They don't understand. And this is coming from me. Now, if you watch my channel, you know I'm not a Bitcoin guy. I don't think Bitcoin really has any use or any utility for the future. With that said, Bitcoin is still infinitely better than fiat currencies and then the US dollar. As he mentioned in his little speech up there, Bitcoin has finite supply, right? It's decentralized as much as we know it could be decentralized. There's still probably entities that have quite a lot of control over it, but effectively, or like idealistically, it's decentralized and there's a finite supply. Whereas with fiat, with the US dollar, there's an infinite supply. They just print it to oblivion, completely centralized by the Fed. It's like it's a complete Ponzi scheme, and the value of the US dollar has just gone down drastically over time. And Bitcoin has been the opposite. The purchasing power of one Bitcoin has only gone up. With the US dollar, it's only gone down. So you tell me which seems like a better currency. Again, this is with me saying I don't even like Bitcoin. We'll get to that in a second. But these kids in college that are graduating, how do they not like have at least an open mind to these ideas? Guy says Bitcoin though, boo, boo, boo. The US is trillions of dollars in debt. And eventually something has to break, like, or something has to change. Like, that's not something that can be sustained forever. So you would think that these kids would understand, but at the same time, right, you got to think about it. They're getting tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars into debt to still reject Bitcoin and emerging technologies. Like, they didn't even learn or have the capacity to understand these new and evolving technologies and the way that the world is going. They spent all this money to get into debt. Meanwhile, some idiot 18-year-old just graduated high school, saved up some money from a job, threw it all into Bitcoin, is probably going to be better off financially than most of them are. They went to get hundreds of thousands in debt just to go sit and work at a job 50 or 60 hours a week to make barely above minimum wage and barely be able to survive. So, and I say all this as someone that I graduated college. I have my bachelor's in finance. Like, I think college is just a joke. It's a complete scam unless you're doing something very, very specialized. But I'm getting off topic. That's for another video. This is just to wrap into the idea that most people are still so asleep at the wheel. They have no idea what's coming and how the world is changing and how these technologies are evolving, that when they hear Bitcoin, they automatically boo. Most of them Most people in the world, if you ask them about crypto, they could tell you like, oh, Bitcoin. That's it. They can't name another one. And I'm gonna do a video on this too, interviewing people. So then when you get to the aspect of utility coins and stuff that's actually doing stuff in the real world, like XRP or HBAR, most people have never even heard of these. They would look at you like, huh, what's that? Most of the people in that stadium wouldn't even know what XRP or HBAR are. That's how early that we are into this market. To compound on that, even the people in the crypto space that are involved in all of this and know about all of these things and are in touch with like how the crypto might be changing the world, they still ignore projects like XRP or HBAR. For example, I saw this massive thread from this big account on Twitter talking about real world assets and the good projects to look at for putting real world assets on the blockchain. And they don't even mention HBAR or XDC, two of the most connected projects when it comes to real world assets, with like big players like the World Economic Forum and massive institutions, and already have billions of dollars of assets tokenized on their chains. So even the people involved in crypto ignore these projects that we're paying attention to and that we see have all these massive connections. Or for example, you have people on Twitter talking about how the other day Bitcoin hit 1 billion transactions, a massive milestone, right? Guess what? HBAR just hit 50 billion transactions, and HBAR's only been live since 2018. Bitcoin's been live since what, 2011, 2012? So how, like, it just boggles my mind how people can ignore these projects that are actually changing the world and working with the people that matter, and then focus on these shitty projects that don't actually do anything, even though they've had enough foresight and knowledge to look into the market, like as a whole. Okay, but we'll continue. So these people in the stadium rejecting Bitcoin, they don't even realize that the world is moving to digitization and everything's going to be on the blockchain. We're going to use crypto like XRP for instant transactions and crypto like HBAR for the tokenization of real world assets. These people in college that just graduated and got hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt and have no idea how the monetary system works, they don't realize that 134 countries are working on or already have established CBDCs or central bank digital currencies, and that cash is being phased out and everything is going to be on the blockchain, so that all the money is on chain and trackable, and they can track every single transaction and tie it back to every single person, where the money comes from, where it goes. This is what's coming. This is what's been being worked on for years now, for a long time. And most of the youth still thinks, oh, Bitcoin is a scam. They can't even name a crypto other than Bitcoin. How bullish is that? Guys, it's just, yeah, I say it over and over. It's just mind-boggling how asleep most people are. Most people have a negative net worth, tens of thousands of dollars in debt, barely able to survive, and just completely asleep to the opportunity of what's going on around them. It's kind of sad to see, but hey, that's why I'm here, spreading this message, hopefully spreading this information and letting some people start getting in the rabbit hole, doing some more research and understanding where things are headed with this whole thing. I just thought that video on Twitter circulating, it really got me going. And I hope it gets you going too. Hope it makes you feel ultra bullish, ultra early, like we are. Yeah. that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel on our way to 1,000 subscribers, almost there. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.